All right, so what's your name?
Brendan O'Shea.
Brendan O'Shea. What's your name?
Sheldon Sirkin.
Sheldon, what question do you have for this guy?
What question do I have for Brendan O'Shea?
Yeah.
Why did you invite me?
My question for Brendan is... Oh, you're putting the pressure on now, Eric.
Ask a question. Easy question.
Easy question. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite photographer?
My favorite photographer, either Trent Park or Jakob Au-Sobol.
Why?
I think Trent Park because I think of the dedication he has to get the shot, and I think he's the first photographer who's, like when you're flicking through a book, he was the first photographer who had an image which completely stopped me in my tracks.
Which photo was that?
A photo with it's either a bus station or a train station, and it's the man stepping out of his shadow, and it's like this white image, like a white shadow form that he has, and I had never seen anything like it before.
So a lot of people say that if you're a dad or a parent, you can't make good photos. What do you say to those people?
I think that you can always make good photos, but what you need to do is that you need to look for photos and make it an objective to, construct into the camera. Okay. So the question that if you're a dad, you can't make good photos. Not true. Anybody can make good photographs, but if a girl makes good photographs, and the thing that you're too busy or you have too much else going on isn't true. And what you need to do is that you need to make your objective to commit to when you see that photograph, get that photograph, and move from a situation when you think, oh, that would make a lovely photograph, to looking for those photographs and getting them.
How do you make good photos of your kids?
Well, the kids are the people you know the best. So I think that has a lot to do with grabbing their true character. We saw Brendan's photo today of his daughter walking away from him, and the way he represented that said a lot about his relationship to her and how he views her and who she is. And I think that, and that's actually the reason why I shared some photos of my daughter yesterday, is because I felt the same way. I feel like a parent knows how to capture their child the best.
Tell us about your project of photographing your kids before they go to sleep.
Okay, this is something which comes from having a camera with me all the time, because I don't go to bed with the DSLR strapped around my neck, but I have the phone with me because first thing I do in the morning is check notifications. Last thing I do at night is I go in to see are my kids okay in their rooms. And one night I went in, the phone in my hand, camera in my hand, and I saw, I don't know, a little boy, a little girl asleep. They look angelic, they look so innocent. And at that moment I realized that it was a good project to start on. Past 3 years, every night, when I go up, I find them sometimes in weird locations, like asleep in the wardrobe, asleep in the bath. So I've been doing this project for 3 years, so I have hundreds of photographs of this.
Cheers! Mazel tov! Mazel tov! Good job! Cheers! 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 Woo! Kampai! Kambe! Mazel tov! Yeah! Yeah, what? It's vodka, baby! I threw up. Yes. Oh yeah.
So it's something that I have on the go. I want to continue for as long as possible, and they love it. And I think that's the feedback that I get from them, because I think kids are fascinated with what happens to them when they sleep, and being able to see them asleep, see the different contortions that they have, and it adds a bit of mystery and magic to their lives.
And I asked you this before. Why do you make photos?
Why do I make photographs? You asked me that today, and I think because I want to understand myself, and I want to make, to find kind of order to this internal chaos that I see projected into the world that my immediate environment. I want to create memories. I want to document, my travels, my journeys, and I think that I need to I need to have something of create beauty in my life, and I think that's why I do it.
And can you show us your camera?
Here's my camera.
So why did they put a phone in your camera?
I have no idea, yeah? And I'm going to steal a line as well. I hate when people start phoning my camera, yeah? So I get the airplane mode, no notifications, and you can tune out.
And which one is this? Which one is this?
This is the 7 Plus.
7 Plus? And do you like the dual lens?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you like the dual lens?
Well, it just gives you an added, it brings your photography to another level. You're not set with just the 23, you got a 56. And there's also got the portrait mode, which I've been messing around with for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Can you show us your new portrait photos?
Okay, let me show depth effect. So, like this is last night in Bangkok. Yeah. Okay. And so, like I was shooting messages with my wife. So, what I like about it is that some of them work out, some of them don't, because you have to be very considerate about composition. You'll get notifications from your camera, even if you're in airplane mode, of move back, move closer, not enough light. But it slows you down in the process. You get more considerate about composition. And I like it. I like to experiment, and that's pushes it. So you see here I'm taking lots of photographs, working the scene, trying to get the image.
And last question. If you started photography all over again, what advice would you give yourself?
What advice would I give myself about photography? Probably to believe in myself more, not to be looking at people who I thought were in an elevated position, probably not to look at anybody, I think, and to be, to remain true to the reason why you do it. I think at times in the social media world that it is consuming in terms of we're trying to get likes, trying to get faves, and we judge ourselves by that, and we comparatively judge ourselves with other people who get it. But you get back to the base reason of why you're doing it, and it's because it's something which you enjoy, gives you pleasure, it's fun.
Amen, brother. And where can people see your work?
Okay, that on Instagram at Brendan BRENDAN.O.SE.
Right on, brother. All right.
Okay. Eric?